Hi YouTube, this is MsBabybees. Today I'm recording a foundation routine. It's in my bathroom, so that's why it's really yellow based. Just going to get in so you can see that I have no makeup on. I do have eye makeup on because I had foundation earlier, but I removed it and I applied a little bit of Elizabeth Arden's 8-Hour Cream. Just to start. This has an SPF of 15, so it's really good to start your day. So I'm going to be using Jemma Kids Light as Air Foundation with SPF 18. I'm just going to give that a shake. Now it gets really liquidy. I don't know if you can see. So you have to be really careful. I sort of just wipe it and pump it out about that much on the back of my hand. That might actually have been too much. I like to usually apply like a layer doing just this, so that this is like a really light layer. When you do your fingers, it's definitely really, fair, and it's not going to be as dark as when you just use a brush, which I am going to use in a second. I'm not really applying it to all areas of my face because I'm going to use, like in a chair in here, which is really weird. Okay, you can get it down your neck, but I don't really put that much of my fingers. I do very little, and then most of it's still there, which is probably way too much actually. Do a dot in just about all the centers, and then if I want more, I can't really figure out this mirror. It's really weird. Okay, so I'm using really weird doing this actually without a mirror. I'll be using a Real Techniques brush by Samantha Chapman. This is the Stippling brush. I did a review, sort of. I'm going to do a full review once I get all of the brushes. I've just put out another order for them, so I should be getting all of them really soon. And I'm going to do like an in-depth review. And I just put my hair out of my face with a headband so that it doesn't get in my way while I'm working. And this really does a lot of the work for you. I really like it more than my other foundation brushes do actually. And as you can see, it's really, really light, and it does blend in really easily. Like, I don't really have to do that much work. I just like to really blend in case, I don't know, in case I miss any spots. I like to look really seamless. You want to really blend it back into your hairline. And you can bring it down onto your neck. I don't usually do that, but you should probably do it. I'm just going to use a mirror because it's really difficult to see in this light. This is just the NARS blush in Deep Throat, if you're wondering. I'm always curious what people are holding up as mirrors in in YouTube videos. Okay. Now everything is really blended in. It's obviously wet because let's put it on. I have foundation lips, which is really attractive. So I'm just wiping that off. Next I do concealer. I'm just using the Amazing Cosmetics Amazing Concealer. I did not buy the Makeup Forever 5 Camouflage Cream. I didn't need that much. Cream foundation concealer, because I don't know, it kind of felt the same consistency to me. I have to figure it out. We'll see. Oh, I forgot I have all this foundation on me. I'm using a 224 to blend out the concealer. I'm getting foundation everywhere. So I'm going to clean off the back of my hand before I move on. But, yeah. This concealer is still really good. Like, I'm not saying that's not good. That's not why I want to try out other ones. It's really just because I've used it for a really long time, and I'm really curious to review other things for you guys. But I'm going to hold off on it for a little bit and see if there's another concealer that catches my eye. If not, then I am going to purchase it. Using Bobbi Brown Corrector in Light Bisque. And I'm just going underneath my eyes with it. So yeah, this is supposed to be like a Jemma Kid demo, I suppose, but it was just featuring the foundation. If you want more details about it, I guess I could talk about it right now. Like I said already in my haul, it's also a really light foundation, and I don't know, it's really light. Like, all the foundations I own are fairly light and sort of almost water based, and I'm just using my ring finger to blend that out, by the way. It dries really quickly. It doesn't feel heavy or thick, which is what I really like about it. I hate when foundations feel like they're suffocating your face. Definitely not saying wear this out if you're planning on like going out in hot weather. You don't want to be laying out of the pool with foundation on. With any foundation, no matter how light it is, unless it's a tinted moisturizer. You definitely don't want that. I'm going to use Chanel's Soleil Tan de Chanel or something. The Bronze Universal. And I'm going to use a Sigma F80 flat top synthetic kabuki brush. Mine's all like smushed. I guess I'm not calling it that smushed. But yeah, because you want a brush that's sort of, well, all my brushes leave hairs in it, so you want a brush that's kind of dense and has like a synthetic sort of brushes. That's what I found was the best so far. So you'll see how this is applied to. It smells so good. I love applying this to my face. It feels like a really like luxurious treat to your skin, and really, it's not like, I don't know, it's not powdery, so it doesn't feel like it's just sitting on top of your skin. It feels like it's really getting absorbed into your skin. Like it doesn't, you know, look heavy at all. Like you can't really see it unless you sit there and really pack it on. And I just do this with a fairly light hand and then sort of blend it down. You can do the sucky face to see where you contour, but this is really all that I do. And you can bring it onto your temples. It's so hot up here. But yeah, these are all products that I really love. If I'm not wearing the Chanel Vitamin Aqua, I am wearing the, what's it called? The Jemma Kid Light as Air Foundation, because it's really a lovely consistency. I'm going to take some Mercier translucent setting powder, and I just knock it out. I don't really, okay, I have like a love-hate relationship, and I'm using a buffing brush by Real Techniques as well. I really am loving these brushes. I have a love-hate relationship with this. Some days I really love it, and some days I really don't. I find it doesn't help me with my oily skin at all, which it doesn't claim to do, I suppose. And I guess it does set my foundation in place, but I don't like that it doesn't do anything for my oily skin, because I have combination oily. So I'm just wondering maybe if the Chanel Loose Universal Powder or whatever it's called would be a better fit for me. So I've been like looking into that recently. I'm just going to use a little bit of NARS Deep Throat and a Real Techniques, again, blush brush. This is, I wouldn't really call this the blush brush. I ordered other brushes, and I'm getting the multitasking one, which is smaller than this, which I think is going to be even better for blush, but it's huge. I'm thinking that that brush will be better, and this one's better for more powdery purposes. But it is really soft, and it feels really good on my skin. It's so hot in my house, I'm like literally sweating. My parents like don't believe in AC. It's ridiculous. I don't know how they live like this. I came from college where I had like my own thermostat where I could control AC, and now with them, I have to live in like 100-degree weather in our own house. It's hotter outside. I mean, it's hotter inside than it is outside, probably, knowing them. I'm just going to use a little bit of brow pencil. This is Kashuk's Superfine Liner for Brows in 04 Black Brown. This is actually probably a little bit too dark for me, but sorry if I'm blocking. But I still like it. I just have to use a lighter hand. And I'm just lightly going like an up and down flicking motion so that I am not going too heavily. I don't make any mistakes. So you can see I'm drawing in sort of, my eyebrows are really weird. Like they're full, but I don't know how to explain them. I'm using my finger really lightly to go through them. I'm going to use a Sonia Kashuk. What is this? There is no name on it, but it's just a brow spoolie. I have some fuzz in it. My eyebrows are like two different shapes. I mean, most people are, but most people's brows are. But mine are just funny in that it's just so weird. They're completely different shapes. Like one of them sort of goes in farther than the other. I don't even understand it. I haven't plucked my, I don't get my eyebrows done anymore because I don't like what they do. They always end up making me really, I don't even know how to explain it, really thin eyebrows always whenever I go. Maybe threading is a better idea. If you guys have ever done threading, just let me know. But yeah, this is all I'm going to do. It's not really exciting. I'm sure you guys know how to do this, but I don't have editing capabilities because I'm doing this on a webcam, obviously. But yeah, so hot. This is all I'm going to do. So you can see the foundation. And it's really, makes your skin look really radiant, which I love. So yeah, that's it. It is really light as air. Not just to be cliche, but it is really nice on your skin. Really refreshing. Definitely a nice break from the heavier foundations from like Chanel or, I don't know, some of Chanel's foundations can be quite heavy, or any kind of heavier duty foundation. I just really love this foundation. I definitely recommend it. I'm in the color O2 Light, if you can see that. Oops. There you go, O2 Light. So they do have I think a smallish range of colors, but I think they can fit a wide variety of people. Definitely go check it out at Space NK Apple 3. I don't know, wherever Jemma Kid is sold. This is a Jemma Kid makeup school, not the Jemma Kid associated with Target. They're completely two different things. So you can go to Nordstrom's or, I don't know, Nordstrom's. Bloomingdale's. Bloomingdale's. It's Space NK. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye. I hope this was helpful.